Okay, this is the third time I'm recording this because I keep messing everything up. But in this video, for a bit of an introduction for this video, I'm going to be explaining why Justin Hartley looks more like Johnny Cage and why I think he should be Johnny Cage instead of Carl Urban, because he doesn't look like Johnny Cage and he doesn't look like any version of Johnny Cage. He doesn't fit Johnny Cage at all, appearance-wise. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know how he acts. I don't really care either. So yeah, sit back, relax, and don't take it too seriously, because I am only doing this because I'm super bored. It's Friday on a summer afternoon, and I have nothing else to do. So this is all made as a fun little joke because I'm not all there mentally. Okay, guys. So here's my diagram of why what's this guy's name again? Why I'm casting Justin Hartley for the Mortal Kombat 2 movie as opposed to Carl Urban. So let me change my pen real quick. So as you can see, I have like a whole arrangement here, and this will all make sense in a minute as to why I have multiple pictures of the same person. So first, I want to go off why I think, oh my god, I forgot this guy's name again. Why I think Justin Hartley is such a good Johnny Cage, because first of all, the eyes, especially, it was really hard to find anyone with his eyes, because, ooh, wait, give me a second, hold on. So as you can see in this photo right here, his eyes are a very, like, not specific, he has like a sort of almond shape, and surprisingly enough, that was really hard to find in most male actors. They had sort of a, I know what it's called when you have like a lid that goes over your eye, but like sort of like, yeah, they looked way too droopy to be him. So I needed to look for someone who sort of had like the same round shape as him, and that was really difficult, surprisingly. But so I saw this guy, and so I'm comparing these two photos. As you can see, first of all, their smiles are very much kind of, okay, not really identical, but I don't think that really even matters, because I'm sure he can open his mouth like a centimeter. And I don't think anyone will care except me. But yeah, and I think he just needs to just sort of smile a bit more, and I think he'll perfect that. But the smile is not really what I'm talking about. So first of all, the start really minuscule. The ears are pretty much the same. Like, you'd be surprised how many actors don't have his ears, because they either have too big, like too protruding ears, or just like their ears barely see him. So it just, he has to have his ears, and he definitely has his ears. And the eyes, like, what I kind of got sidetracked, but the eyes are nearly perfect. You can see, because Johnny Cage isn't a real person, right? So obviously his eyes are a lot more brown, and also you got to take in the lighting as well. But I think I will get past that. Also, not to mention just like his eye shape, like the lid is the same, eye shape literally the same. I want to get another photo of Justin in here. So you can see like pretty similar eye shape. Johnny definitely has more of an indent here, but that's something I can really get past. And he definitely has a lot of his lids kind of go over his eye a bit more than you can see. Johnny doesn't have any. I don't know what this is called. If anyone knows what this is called, let me know. But I don't know what it's called, but he has more of that, and Johnny doesn't really have that. But that's like something like to get past. The hair honestly matters the most, but that's like a very easy fix. You could just like turn it over here, boom, that's Johnny Cage. And also just shave the facial hair. Like, I was already saying this, no facial hair, and just shave it. Like, that's a really easy fix. And you can already see he sort of has like a stubble, so I will accept a stubble. So yeah, smile is a bit different. Oh, the head was a really hard thing to try and figure out, because a lot of them didn't have his head shape, but you can clearly see he literally has his exact head shape, and it's kind of scary. That was a really bad outline. So you see like that, and then damn, wait. You see, he has that squarish shape, but it's also sort of round, and he has that exact same shape, or at least something that's adjacent to that. And that's really like the main thing I was looking for when I was looking for actors. And so yeah, so I think this is definitely more Johnny Cage than this. And okay, I'm gonna take into consideration some arguments as well. So number one, biggest argument, this can be Johnny Cage because of this is Johnny Cage and this is Johnny Cage. and this is in an alternate universe, then all of this, then let me get my pencil. I'm using my finger and it's like a little bit harder. Then shut up. Then this can also be Johnny Cage. But see, this has never been Johnny Cage before. And I guess that's sort of the point, because so has this. But okay, bear with me. If you take into account sort of his personality, you know, his likeliness, I don't think this just doesn't fit him. This isn't him to me. This just feels like an entirely new take. And another argument, well, it could be more resembling to this Johnny Cage, but I disagree that should be the case even, or that even is the case, because why would they choose the older version of him, which isn't even like, you see, this older version is like, he's not as famous as he used to be, and he's kind of like an unknown actor now. So like a has-been, but not really a has-been, but like he doesn't, like, you know. And so they wouldn't base him off of this one, because that wouldn't make sense, because this one is a popular actor and this one isn't. So why would they base him off of the one that isn't a popular actor? That wouldn't make any freaking sense. So I don't think that is the case, or it should be the case. And if it is, I don't know why they did that, because it doesn't make any sense at all. You could also say, well, what about his younger form? It kind of looks like him. No, it doesn't. I'm not even going to accept that argument, because it's not even true. It was really hard to find any photo of him without those sunglasses on, but this is like kind of the best I can find. And there's also that other one that I have somewhere, but I don't really know where it is, so I'm not going to try to look for it. But yeah, just doesn't even look like him. So I can get rid of these MK11 pictures for now, because I don't really need them anymore. And I feel like it would make more sense to base him off the most current iteration. You know, Mortal Kombat 2 came out in 2026. Okay, I would like to humbly apologize. Something really exciting just happened, but that's not related to this casting performance right now. So anyways, yeah, I was gonna say, so Mortal Kombat 2 2026, right? Came out 2026. The one he's from, Mortal Kombat 1 2023. Only 3 years before this, obviously, if you know how to do math. So wouldn't it make more sense to have Johnny be based off of the most current iteration, you know, the one that's most attractive, in my personal opinion? See, the thing about this is, you guys have to understand, it's very opinionated. This is all subjective. Someone may like this Johnny Cage. I don't like him. So I'm just saying what I think would be the most preferable to me is one that looks more like him. And I wouldn't mind someone who also looks like him, but that's a story for another day. And also just, yeah. But, okay, my main issue, he doesn't look like any Johnny Cage at all. I can't think of a single Johnny Cage. Look. I want you guys to look at every iteration.
See, look, this guy, I guess you can't really see him that well. I think this is Mortal Kombat 2, yeah. See, look at all of these, see, if you look at this looks nothing like the one from Mortal Kombat 1, 2023. See, we're getting into sort of more, see, look, I'm not gonna talk, I just want you guys to look at all these. Yo, which one's the worst one? See him in here? Oh, never mind. I hate when he's blind, I hate it, so ugly. Oh my god! Okay, this is, the comment doesn't really count, so just Mortal Kombat X, but it's 2D, so. This is more Mortal Kombat X, oh my god! Yeah, see, I've already shown you guys Mortal Kombat 1, so let's just get...
So, yeah, you just looked at every single Johnny Cage, and that looks like none of these. None of these. See, oh my god, my pin is dead! Oh wait, no, it's alive. None of these look like him. So I think... I don't understand this. I guess I just don't understand why they chose that. It doesn't make any sense. He's never looked like that. I just don't get it. I just don't understand. I just don't get it. And see, like... Okay, that's my diagram.